everybody. Welcome to Simone Talks. I am Simone Walker, and today we have as my special guest, I am so happy to say again, my cousin Brenda, who has written 2 books, and this is Valentine's month. You know, love is just in the air. And guess what? She wrote a book called Love is in the Air. How fitting is that? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you so much for joining us today. How are you?
Thank you for having me. I'm well. I'm doing well. How are you?
I am doing good, doing good. So you wrote 2 books, but today we're going to focus on Love is in the Air because it's Valentine's Day. Tell us about this book.
Love is in the Air is really based on actual events from someone I know. In talking with this person, she shared with me that she had written a letter to her friend for 100 days. Each day of the 100 days, she wrote this person a love letter. And for each of those letters, she included a quote. And I thought, oh my goodness, what a great idea for a book. And so I started writing. It took me about a year and 6 months to get this book written. But it was a fun project, and I really enjoyed, doing the research on the quotes. And when you look at the book, you will see that there is a section in the back that has all of the love quotes that are mentioned in the book.
Wow. So you all were just having a conversation, and from her experience, that's something that we don't do. We don't write letters anymore. We don't handwrite letters anymore. So that was really special. She wrote 100 letters.
Yes.
Wow.
For 100 days. And she numbered them. Love is in the Air, number 1. Love is in the Air, number 2. Like that.
Wow. This book is all of her love letters?
I do have the love letters included. With her permission, I was able to include the love letters, yes.
Wow. And it took you a year and a half to write?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Wow. So I see that you have some quotes from some famous people. Mother Teresa. Let us always meet each other with smiles, for the smile is the beginning of love. How did you come up with those? Did you call Mother Teresa?
No.
She said, hey, Brenda, let me put it on your book.
No, spent a lot of time in the library researching quotes of different people, particularly famous people, and quotes that would go in well with what I was writing in the book. Not just any love quote, but it had to fit in with what I was writing.
Wow, I can see that taking time to research, to pull quotes from famous people.
Yes.
You also have a quote from, let's see, I think I saw Tom Hanks and Woody Allen. The heart wants what the heart wants. There's no logic to these things. You meet someone and you fall in love, and that's it. OMG, how simple is that?
Yes.
So when you decide to write this book and you told her you wanted to do this, how did she feel about that?
Well, at first she didn't like it. She had some concern about putting, what she had written in a book. But I assured her that in no way, anyone would know that it was her or anything about her or whatever. And so with some convincing, she was okay with it. And she has seen the book and she's really okay with it because there's no way anybody ever could know that it was her.
Oh, yeah.
And plus, I only used her letters. I didn't talk about anything else that happened with her relationship. I used her letters.
The names are removed to protect the innocent.
Absolutely.
Except for the love that it shares or the love that it eludes. I mean, it's just a feel-good book. And I think it would be a wonderful thing. And so I place a challenge to everyone who's listening today and watching today. I challenge you, and I'm sure, Brenda, you agree.
I do. I certainly do.
You agree that we should challenge everybody first to get the book, Love is in the Air by Brenda Scruggs, and then write a handwritten letter to your loved one, to your husband, to your wife, to your children, individual. If you have more than one children, write them their very own special letter. Pull a quote from the book. As a matter of fact, a good idea even to buy the book, write the handwritten letter, and mail it to your loved one. Let them get something without them knowing now. I'm going to give you that tad bit. Let them not know that you are sending this and like, oh, it's Valentine's Day. Oh, that is so sweet. I tell you what, it will make somebody just fall in love all over again.
It sure will.
It sure will, and your children will appreciate it, and your friends. So I challenge you to do that for this Valentine's Day. Let's put some more love in the air, put even more love in the air, and extend the love, and let's put it in the air. We are in some tough times, and boy, oh boy, that would be such a sweet thing to do. Such a sweet thing to do.
It sure would be.
Yeah, yeah. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with more with Brenda Scruggs right after this.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Clanton Communication, hot news.
What's your story? Everyone has one, and experts say that most have a book buried inside of them just waiting to be released. But oftentimes we doubt ourselves to death, falsely believing that we don't have what it takes. Well, don't believe it. Clanton Communications' mission is to help your dream of becoming an author come true. Whether it's an anthology project or write your own individual book, a memoir, a devotional, a book of poems, or even a children's book, Clanton Communications has the experience and expertise to get your story from your thoughts to a book for all to enjoy. The world is waiting. Go to ClantonCommunicationsLLC.com or call us at 202-669-6048. ClantonCommunicationsLLC.com. That's 202-669-6048. Call today.
Welcome back to Simone Talks. Today we're speaking with two-time author, my cousin, Brenda Scruggs. And today we're talking about, since it's Valentine's Day, it's Black History Month, it's Valentine's Day month, the month of love. And she has written a book. She has written a book called Love is in the Air by Brenda Scruggs. And we were talking about making the challenge to everyone to write a letter, a handwritten letter, and mailing it to your loved one, to your children, to your friends, and just to spread some love. Pull some quotes from the book now. As a matter of fact, get the book. It's available on Amazon and the other platforms where you can get books. So get the book, Love is in the Air, and you will be glad you did. So Brenda, tell us about, I know you had fun writing this book.
I did. I know everybody's familiar with the Notebook, and one of the quotes in here is a favorite of mine from the Notebook. It says, "The best love is the kind that awakens the soul, that makes us reach for more, that plants the fire in our hearts and brings peace to our minds. That's what I hope to give you forever." And then another famous quote that's a favorite of mine is from Les Miserables. "Where love is, God is. And remember, as it was written, to love another person is to see the face of God." And that is so true.
Wow, those are beautiful. That is beautiful. You really did do some homework. I mean, I can't imagine how much time. You said it took you a year and a half to write the book. And so that's going in and out of the library, just, pulling quotes. That is a lot. That's a lot. Yeah. But you did it. You did it. There was also from even Kim Kardashian. Well, she was West at the time. I love really hard. I fall hard and follow my heart. Isn't that beautiful?
It is. It is
so beautiful. So yes, we definitely want you to go get the book. But Brenda has written another book, and since it's Black History Month, she has February all wrapped up here. Black History Month. There's another book. Let's check out the trailer. Oh, Brenda, that is just awesome. That is awesome. Tell us about this book. And it's so
Okay.
befitting for February. Yes, tell us about the book.
Okay. This is The Cornerstone, and it is about a little girl who lived with her grandparents because her mother worked a lot. And so she stayed with them. And in living with them, one day in talking with her grandfather, she found out something about God that would stay with her forever. And towards the end of the book, in going to her Sunday school class, she was always very shy, but this particular Sunday, she was anxious to share. And the teacher was hesitant to call on her, but then finally he did, and she was able to share because she had learned something important about God.
Wow. Wow. And that's a true story also?
And this is a true story.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
So these true stories do we have something else coming up real soon?
Well, I'm working on book number 2 of Love is in the Air.
Ooh. Hopefully that'll be just in time for you. Keep this up. Every February you'll have a Love is in the Air
Love book.
Yeah, then you'll have a whole collection of Love is in the Air. But
Exactly.
then, how powerful is that for even for Black History Month with the Cornerstone? That is just something that you can get to share with your loved ones.
Yes, if anyone is looking for a good book for a child for, since this is Black History Month, or a good book to share with a child, the Cornerstone would be good, because for the younger children, it's a good book that parents could read to them and explain and discuss. And for the older children, of course, they could read it for, themselves and understand it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
So
That's
it's appropriate for all ages.
well, how you like I said, you've covered all ages, and you've covered, even with both books, you've covered all ages. You talked about love. You talked about Black History Month. This is a great project for Black History Month, a great book for Black History Month. So we thank you so much for joining us on the Simone Talk Show today.
Thank you.
Tell us where we can get both books.
Okay, Barnes and Nobles has them, as well as you can get it on Amazon and other bookstores, in the bookstores, iTunes, it's available.
Awesome. Definitely go out, get the book, order it online. Brenda Scruggs, let me ask you this. Do you send out autographed copies?
Oh, I'd love to. I'd be glad to. If someone wants to buy one directly from me, that's fine. I can get one to them and have it and autograph it. Or if someone wants to send one to me to autograph, I can do that.
That is so awesome. Please go out and get the book. Love is in the Air, The Cornerstone, 2 books, 2-time author, Brenda Scruggs. She has February wrapped up. I'm telling you, don't forget about your challenge. Write a handwritten note or letter. Don't buy a card. Write a handwritten note or a letter to your loved one, to your spouse, to your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your children, your friends. Do that for this Valentine's Day as we continue to spread love and keep love in the air. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for sharing your talents with the world. And we wish you the very best. And we look forward to, I'm looking forward to finishing this book and getting the Cornerstone.
Great.
Thank you so much for joining us on Simone Talks.